The lunitidal interval is the next high tide minus the moonrise time plus the moonset time minus the moonrise time divided by 2. So that's pretty complicated, but I'm going to walk you through it with an example. And you can use the lunitidal interval for things such as tide graphs on watches, which can show you when the low tide is, when the high tide is, and it's all pretty cool. So I'm going to be using Morro Bay for my example, but whatever location you want to track, you will want to use the numbers from that location. So you're going to find the next high tide, which is 5:39 a.m. So you take 5:39 and you subtract and put that bracket there. The moonrise time, which is 12:40, plus the moonset time, which is 2:16, minus the moonrise time, which is 12:40, and then you divide that by 2. And so the only set that you're dividing by 2 are these numbers. So you take these numbers and you divide them by 2 before you do the rest of the calculations. So, and if you were doing normal math, this would be a negative number. But you're just going to take the absolute difference between the two numbers, which in this case is, I believe, 1024. And you're going to divide that by 2, which gives you 512. So now you're going to bring this down, and you're going to take 1240 plus 512. And all of this, I know in this example we're not really having to do this, but you're going to want to use 24-hour time. So let's say it was, I don't know, 1:40 p.m. Then you'll want it to be 1340 instead of 1:40. So you bring this down and you add these numbers, which will give you 1752. Well, in this example, it gives me 1752. And then finally, we're going to bring down the next high tide number, which is 5:39, and we're going to subtract the two numbers. And again, since we're doing the absolute difference, we can actually take the larger one, which is 1752, and from that we can subtract 5:39, and that will give us 12:13. So right now the lunitidal interval for Morro Bay, California is 12:13, and you can use that to set the tide graph on your watch and other applications. Thank you for watching.